Alright everyone, welcome back to more Blood Bowl 2. We're continuing the season here, playing as my Chaos team, the Gory Gors, which is one Minotaur and a whole bunch of Beastmen. Oh, actually, we do now have our claws appearing on the Minotaur. I don't think they should have before. Let's take a look. He's got them, like, sprouting from all different directions. Maybe I just didn't notice before that they were there, but I don't remember seeing them. I was looking at, like, the hands, like, there's claws, but he already kind of has claws there. Maybe that was changed, too. But kind of the spikes and stuff, very cool. So we have picked that up. If I can roll doubles, we could get him block, which would be nice. We'll kind of see as we go, getting a few more mutations. We also picked up a player who rolled doubles, so I ended up giving that player catch. Just something to kind of play around with. We have someone with high agility on the team, so we could maybe use them as a passer. We're now at 5 rerolls as well, which is pretty fantastic. So we'll kind of go from there. Maybe saving up for a Chaos Warrior, although I kind of like having all Beastmen. It's kind of fun. All right, we do have Khemri next, and these guys look pretty nasty. They've got 4 mummies on the team, which is a bit bonkers. Mummies are very, very good, as you would assume. Although they're technically Tomb Guardians, so they might be a little different. Is there much difference?
Spike magazine, the periodical both players and fans.
Do mummies
read.
have a 3 or 4 movement for the undead? I don't remember. The 5 strength is right. I think of 1 agility. So I think they're basically the same. They're just called something different. They might have more movement, which is odd. 1 has extra armor. There's a few guards in the team. Maybe just, yeah, a couple guards. What else? Some interesting skills here. Mighty Blow, Strip Ball. So he's actually got guys with a thrower with 6 movement, which is interesting. So a couple throwers, blitzer, the skeletons, pretty standard skeletons, some blocks here and there. Interesting. I might have to try a Khemri team at some point. I do like the undead a lot. But, yeah, it might be kind of fun to mess with them, too. All right, we're going to jump into it. They are going to have some extra cash because there's a big value difference between our teams, so it's going to be pretty bad. Maybe a little rough. I don't know if we can really win a fight. So Alibaba, I think, is a star player for the undead. And then Hack is probably the Chainsaw Goblin.
Ready, steady, bold.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'm a little concerned about this one. This is the last match in the first round of playing all the different teams. So the way it's set up is all the teams will play all the other teams twice. Then the top 4 teams will go into the playoffs. So it's basically one playoff game. The winners of the playoff games go to the 5.
This team has the advantage. Will they be able to capitalize on it?
Tomb Sphinx, definitely an interesting name. Yep, there's our Chainsaw Goblin. They're very stripy looking. Very appropriate looking colors, though, for the Khemri. The weird skeleton star player, and the Chainsaw Goblin. Okay, so probably they're going to want the ball first. Yeah, so we're kicking off.
Watch out for the Tomb Guardians. They hit hard.
So these guys, yeah, they've got the same strength as my Minotaur at 5, so it's a bit difficult to deal with. So the star player, secret weapon, he can stab. He's got block, jump up, pass block. Okay. Yeah, I'm not super happy about putting my Minotaur up here into this mess, but I think it's what we got to do. And I think we'll just put players with block on the front line. Just swap out for anybody who doesn't have block here. Maybe go the minimum 3. We could put kind of useless guys up front. But the block might save our butts if we get lucky. Because I don't think these guys can get block. Yeah, none of them have blocks. I think we're okay on that. Yeah. So we want Got a mighty blow on the flank. We could swap out my catcher. Yeah, let's swap the catcher out, because I'm not going to use him, really, at this point. It's when we get the ball. We'll save him on the sidelines for when we're actually receiving the ball. We want my high agility player in the back. We've got a faster beastman over here. Where's my high agility player? Here. Let's hang back. You can kick the ball off. So we've got one block. Let's get 2 blocks on each flank. This guy shouldn't be super fast, so I think we'll be okay when it comes to that. We'll just kind of play this way, although I'm worried about my front line holding. Okay, we're just going to try to keep the ball in play, and we'll see what happens. Pitch invasion. Okay. There's an awful lot of guys getting stunned and downed. Most of his team went down. Might be a good opportunity to foul somebody, actually, now that I think about it.
Contractually, I'm not allowed to say, John. Suffice to say,
Something
that
to
the
consider.
matter has already been set.
Is that the star player? No, just a blitzer, okay.
You'll get an assist now. Wuss.
That I don't like. Yeah, we might want to foul somebody. We could blitz him and make a run towards the back. That's probably a good choice. You hang him up.
That's a holding maneuver, ever saw one.
I don't want to get near anybody who's going to get up. Can't quite get away. Just need a little bit more movement and we could make it by here. We could just run back. Yeah, no matter what, I've kind of got to go for it and, yeah, to get out. Let me hold off on that for the moment. Let's go ahead and blitz here. At least get you shoved away.
Apparently, wizards call that energy.
Could help out here, maybe try to take this guy down since he's isolated. I don't have anybody great to send back here, though. You're probably my best bet. Let's run on by. Maybe go after the ball carrier. If we were going to foul somebody, there is the chainsaw goblin. I mean, that would be nice to take out. And he's not just going to come back, either. But I do need extra help over here because he's got a 5. So let's do that. We'll gang up on him.
Into the opponent's tackle zone. There should be good.
Let's have my Mighty Blow player throw the shot.
This player likes to be well assisted in a fight.
Okay.
What a this big
Could even foul him because we've got him already surrounded. Probably Fragor would be the one to do it with. Okay, let's just cause a little bit of chaos on the lines. Let's go ahead and try to get away. So we're going to go ahead and go for it here to get another space distance. Okay, made it fine. Didn't have to use a reroll. So we have a couple people free. Maybe go after the ball carrier. We're a lot faster than most of his players. So, Fragor, let's come on over and go for a foul, since we've got you down. You can only foul once a turn. Stunned him, and Fragor got sent off. That's unfortunate. If I got an injury with him, he would have leveled up. So that's kind of why I was willing to take a risk with him to do that. It's not always super likely that you're going to get called and taken off the field for fouling somebody. It's worth the risk every once in a while. Maybe we should have gone for the Chainsaw Goblin instead. We're more likely to hurt him. Go for it, throw a shot. Just going to shove me. Not great positioning for me. Went for the stab and failed, thankfully. Okay. Let's stay back. Since I can't really get anywhere super useful, we'll just kind of hang out towards the back here. Take on the mummy if you can get up. Okay. You do have block. Use you for an assist there to throw a shot. Can throw a hit with one of you and then blitz the ball carrier with the other. Seems pretty reasonable to me.
The attacker has an assist.
Just a shove. That's like worst case scenario. So let's just take him out, hopefully. We can free somebody up after we do something here, maybe. Actually, we might not even need to do anything first. Yeah, I'd have to go for it for an assist. We could blitz further back, maybe go for a shot on him, since he's, you know, somewhat dangerous. Let's go ahead and do this hit, because we've got this lined up already. Okay. Yeah, it's tempted to take out the Chainsaw Goblin, rather than anything else crazy. Let's see if we can make it. Get over here for the assist to help out. Let's go ahead and just kind of help out down in this area.
This is going to be decisive.
Another shove. It's unfortunate.
This player, attacker, smells weakness.
We've got a few guys in the area. So his thrower guy actually has interesting mitt-like hand thing going on. Maybe dodge out of here last if we don't have anything else to do. Since we've got Mighty Blow and we're more likely to hurt this guy, let's go ahead and just go for a hit on him. Take him out, hopefully. If we get lucky. I'm gonna use a reroll. I've got rerolls. It's still just a push.
It looks rather old.
Disappointing. Very disappointing. I've used my reroll, so throwing a shot, maybe not the best idea. Let's try to dodge, and if I fail, oh well. He's in a safer position, we can get him up. Okay, that's not super wonderful. Stay on your feet.
Get in their face.
Not gonna stay on your feet.
Let's pressure. That's a good move.
And track getting hammered as well. Just protecting him pretty well, honestly.
Ball is secure. Can the other team steal it away?
Yeah, it's going to be hard to crack into with those mummies hanging around. That's why we wanted to kill the Chainsaw Goblin.
They're constantly riding around the ground.
And we still might want to do that as a priority. You can come over and give an assist to my Minotaur maybe on him. Yeah, I don't have anything great I can do. Let's just stand up in the back here. I'm just going to get abused by mummies, though. We could try to bust our way in, potentially. Might be worth doing. Yeah, let's go ahead and... Yeah, it's definitely a problem, since you're there, too. Okay, if we can get up here. Still don't have anything great. We've got one die blocks that are a bit risky. I'm going to go ahead and go with my Minotaur here first. Okay. Flying mummy. Okay, I kind of need to do something about the chainsaw. I go for it with one. We get lucky. I had the reroll, that's part of why I was fine doing it. We will follow. Mighty Blow doesn't get us anything. Okay, so now we can actually safely get down here, throw a hit on him.
He's coming to help his buddy.
He doesn't have block. 2 dice. Does he have dodge? No. I will follow... Yeah, we'll follow it
What
up.
can you do against a formed up?
Aim between the eyes.
Just to cause some problems. Maybe I shouldn't have followed up. We could have moved around to here to get an assist on this guy. That would have been the better call, I think. Yeah. We could still go for a 1-die block. I'm going to go ahead and do it. We haven't used a reroll yet. So I've got guys in the area, but with these mummies here, we're going to lose that fight. You, I would like to get away from him, so we'll see if we can dodge away. That's a no. We'll try reroll. Okay. We could even go for a foul again, but that didn't really work out last time. And I don't really want to lose any more guys off the field. For the moment, I'm going to hang out kind of in the middle, so we could maybe blitz somebody. Really having a hard time getting the ball away from these guys. They have spread out the mummies a little bit. It's a stab failure, which is good for us.
Smells like a good old-fashioned fight.
Gonna shove us around a bit.
Now
We can just stay on our feet. Oh, that's not going to work.
It reminds me of the famous story of Merlin and the Great Unclean. But this time, no miracles.
Single die block. Just gets a push.
He won't leave us alone anytime soon.
Okay, heading out to the side. He doesn't have a lot of guys left he can move to protect him there, which is kind of an odd choice. Okay. What we'll do... Okay, you just stand up. Before we do anything nutty... Just do everything that doesn't require any dice. Then important things after that. I think we've got to do... Just come in here, we'll throw a shot on this guy.
The players arrive to assist their teammate.
No skills really to help.
Is about to get punched above
Do take him
and
out, though.
below the belt. At the same time.
Follow that up. We're not too likely to injure these guys either with the being undead.
Because two big guys is all.
Maybe we can get them off the field. Surprised we're not doing more. With the claws, basically everybody counts as having 7 armor. So we could do a blitz in here. Because of the assist, it cancels out, so we can get a couple dice on him. We might as well just go ahead and go for it. Well, the ball's going to end up not necessarily in a great spot.
Fun, especially when the ball holder goes down.
I'm going to reroll. Does he have block? He does have block. Crap. That's unfortunate. Alright, we're going to go for another single die block here, even though it's super risky at this point.
Good call. Facilitation is the key.
This guy's really dangerous. Let's go ahead and throw a hit here. I've got a couple dice. I'm going to stay put here with the bow. And we could just dodge away here, which might be the best option. Okay. We'll stay away from Stabby McGee here. And I'm just going to kind of hang out and... Let's actually go here. Just kind of looking for possible other angles to get in if the ball carrier moves, or if we can get in if we can actually knock the ball free.
They're building a cage around the ball. Solid tactic.
Fair fights can be so...
Okay, just a shove.
There's always room in sport for a scrap like this.
More shoving. Fortunately, Track doesn't get shoved. He gets hammered. Chainsaw. Oh. Okay. Stun is better than anything else. I thought it was definitely going to be going down because of that. Alright, you stand up. You poor bugger, just stand up. Track, just keep getting beat up. We've got a free run with Ball Carrier. He does have block, so he is a bit difficult to deal with. But we're going to head in and just do that first as a priority. It's only a shove, I'm going to reroll. Okay, take him down. See what happens with the ball. Hey, we knocked him out, too. I don't even want to try to say that. Okay, ball went out, so it's going to get thrown in randomly. Right next to my high agility Beastman. Look at that. Alright. Okay, come down here so we can assist him. Beaten on that guy. So if we grab the ball, we need to clear a little bit of a path to get out of here. So let's try this. Okay, we KO'd him, so that gets him off the field, so that helps a little bit. Unfortunately, I still don't have a way through here. Let's go ahead and do this. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. Take each other out. I got stunned, but he didn't. Yeah, again, everyone should have considered, because of the claws, basically everyone has a 7 armor, so we just need to roll an 8 or more to do an injury. Big cascading push here. Oh, he's piling on, too. Look at that. Didn't hurt me, though. Good. Yeah, all these mummies are definitely a problem. Another piling on. Getting lucky.
You're gonna try something, do it right.
Just piling on and not actually hurting me. Okay, that's not what I want to see. But I do have high agility, so we can probably get out of there without too much trouble. Okay, unfortunately, we go down there as well. Just gonna follow up next to the ball. So, Chainsaw Goblin gonna go for the ball or something? Nope. Okay, just moving around. Yeah, these guys are just beating up my team. Okay. Let's go ahead. Make a move while we can. Because we're going to be able to, I'm pretty sure we can dodge out and pick up the ball and then dodge through if we want to, because of our high agility there. That should be something that we can do. You just stand up as a distraction. Same here, we just stand up and hope that we can survive the abuse we're going to take. Could come over and throw a shot on him. We might as well. We'll make this slightly easier to get the ball. And have somebody else on the ball if things go wrong.
Apparently, wizards call that.
Hey, another KO. Actually getting pretty lucky knocking some guys out, evening things up a bit.
To lead his team. Well done.
Okay. Don't have any skills to help out here, so we can do that later. Alright, should be fine to get the dodge. It's basically a 2 or better.
Tackle
2 or
those on
better.
that ball. And now the opposing team has paid the price.
So now we can go ahead and dodge through. I think we should be able to do that without too much trouble. Moving into here is fine. Moving into here, 2 or better. Oh, we failed. Got the reroll. Really? We failed 2 or betters in a row. Alright. See if the same thing happens for him. This is only 50%, so should have way less chance of doing it. Alright, fails as well. The ball scatters randomly. Okay. Let's see if you can stand up. Nope, he's not feeling it. Alright. So again, we could just dodge around because we have the agility. It should work. We could do some other stuff first. I do have you free. Ideally, somebody else scores, but I feel like we probably should just try to score running out of time. So getting the ball, getting it to him, and him just running for it is probably the best option. We do have a bit more movement here. We could try to clear him out. Yeah, why not?
Loose ball is a dangerous ball. The player needs to secure it.
Well, only 1 die here. Does work out, as he's got guard.
It looks rather like an old spectacle in his style.
This one.
I am out of rerolls, so we do have a potential problem there. So I'm just going to have to rely on my agility here. We fail again. Another 2 or better. It's been a 2 or better every time. We've got that really high agility. It's just not working for us.
The player's fist is approximately the
Blitzing
same
from the
size as
ground
his
there.
entire
Has used to
opponent.
reroll. Hopefully he'll screw something up. Ooh, got an injury. What do we got? Badly hurt? Yeah, we can live with a badly hurt. Saving my apothecary for something a bit more serious. Permanent stat decrease or death. Alright, good, just a shove. Chainsaw again. Alright, Blood Tusk knocked out. Unfortunate. Okay, so that was his last turn. This is mine. Okay, kind of figured that would happen. So again, really, my best option is probably just deal with this. We might as well do something further down. Sure, follow up, I guess. Okay. We could blitz and throw a shot on him, just hoping for a push. Just to get somebody else off the ball. Not that it really matters that much with the high agility we have. It's not going to make too much of a difference. might make one difference, so we'll give it a try just to shove him off.
A loose ball is a dangerous goodie.
Okay. And you can move. Okay, so if we grab the ball, I probably do want to move you because we'd probably want to dodge out this way. So, yeah, just go there. So let's give it a try. We have to dodge and pick up. Both of them are 2 or better rolls. We failed the pickup. All right. Failing a lot of 2 or better rolls here. We had a chance. My knocked out guy stays knocked out. A couple of his do too, though, so that helps even things a bit. He's also going to lose the Chainsaw Goblin and the Star Player because of the stabby knife.
Must have the magic sponge this time.
Okay, so they're kicking off to me.
This needs to be a hell of a
This
kick.
is their setup.
The ref has gone power mad. Oh, please, referee, stop
Put
it.
some more
Stop it,
block
please.
on the front line. Certain people I don't want on the front line, you can be up there. So we do want my guy with catch in. He is in somewhere. If we're going to attack a side, they're all kind of iffy. Maybe this side. Let's put guy with catch, and then my fast runner, wherever he is, Pillig, over here. I want my high agility guy back to get the ball. Eyeless. Gors can help you out, I guess. Gut Eater, sure, hang out up there. We're just gonna have some kind of a line. Stay away from these guys. We've got clear areas. As long as they can't, like, readjust, we'll probably be okay. So you're gonna get the ball. Probably we're gonna go over here. We've got a fast guy and we've got someone to catch. Maybe if we can run by and then try to score relatively quickly. Nice, we do have a bit of an advantage now, but that didn't really open up a big gap we can exploit. Might make it easier to attack on this left side, though. So maybe we do that. You do have block. Yeah, he's got guys to block on the edges, so that does make sense. We could just sacrifice these 2 to occupy the mummies in the back. I think I'm going to do that. As potentially bad as it is, just to keep them occupied. Let's... Yeah, I think I'll attack on the left here. So we just want to hold them on this side, for the moment anyway. So you just go there. And I'll just bring you up as well here. We can maybe shift and change, go to the catcher at some point. So yes, you blitz. Let's go ahead and hit the guy in front. Try to exploit the fact that he lost that guy to a rock.
What can you do against a full formed opponent?
So Mighty Blow gets us anything? No. Okay, we can do something here. He does have guard, but that still doesn't give him an advantage. We can still get 2 dice on this guy, shoving him around. Let's pick the ball up, hopefully. 2 or better.
They've grabbed the ball. A wise move.
And I'm
As
going to
it's
head
quite
this
fundamental.
general direction for the moment. But we can always change, depending on what happens. Minotaur, let's go for a hit.
The bigger they are.
The harder they punch.
With arms like 3 trunks. There's only going to be one result.
And even with Mighty Blow and everything, we just get a stun. And I can't really do much. We're just sort of occupying the mummies and keeping them busy, and that's about it. No shots I can throw. So we're going to get abused a bit. Do have some speed and ball catching potential to the right if we want to shift over.
Will the big one manage to lay out an opponent of half his strength?
Block might save me at some point, even against 2 dice. If they don't have block and I do. Fire on.
All they had to do
Thankfully, that's not been helping so far.
was not hard.
Let's see if he piles on as well. Nope, he does. Alright. Ooh, we got an injury. So initially it was stunned. A badly hurt we'll have to live with.
Pile on! They're going to spend time on the bench for that.
Are they all up piling on? Okay, he didn't pile on. This guy's got Disturbing Presence. Yeah, my line, we're just getting abused by these guys. It's pretty nasty. Alright. I'm just going to try to hold them where I can. You have what? Pass, regeneration, and sure hands. Do you have guard? No. Okay. We could maybe blitz with the Minotaur and try to open up something there. I have my catcher free now, so that's an option as well. Got just one-on-one blocks unless I want to have somebody blitz, which we could. We could just declare a blitz. I don't have to actually move first. Not a terrible idea. We could do that. So yeah, let's do that, and I'm just going to go ahead and hit you. Take you out, and I'm going to stay put, so we have an assist.
Rather like a traditional style.
Although you don't have any skills. Okay, he doesn't have block, so that's not too crazy. I don't want to dodge or do anything crazy, so yeah, let's just go for a hit. We could just run it forward.
This player smells weakness.
Okay, nothing too fantastic. We could run down the side. We could also run out and make a toss to my catcher, potentially. And then try to book it. This guy's totally free to come after me, though. So tell you what, since he's down, can we come over here? No, we can't. Okay.
They should hire a tame player.
It's probably safer to just run it up here, but he's going to smash him. He'll run through, get a hit on me. We could go for the toss. I kind of feel like since we got the skill, we should try it. I don't really want to be next to you, so I'm going to try to go for it. Preferably we don't use a reroll on something like this. From here, yeah, it's a 2 or better to pass, so we're fine.
See if it's caught anyway.
He's got catch, get a reroll if we fail, so excellent. So we have a quasi-quarterback. Blitzed already, so we just run down the side. I haven't even used a reroll yet, so we could go ahead and push it. Yeah, let's move at least another. Again, we haven't used a reroll. So let's go. Alright. So really he's only got this one guy that can come after me. Nobody else should be able to make it, I don't think. Well, he's got a 6 move. Potentially a problem, if he dodges out. And look at that, we've got a passing game. At least we have the option of trying to, anyway. And that's kind of what the team that I had in the previous game playing as Chaos. That's kind of how I ended up building him, because I got a guy with pass and a guy with catch. Okay, burns a reroll, just gets a shove. That's just a push. Nice. Okay, we do have an option to get a few hits in, so I kind of want to do that. I don't really have anybody that can clear this guy, so I do have to make a dodge roll down there. So that's a bit of an iffy thing. So we can throw a hit. We can hit this guy, whether I just move up to assist or go ahead and blitz him. Nothing too crazy I can really do. Let's just go ahead and throw the shot here and see what happens. Shove is unfortunate. I'll stay put, though. I don't want to go near the mummy. Let's try, because we've got Mighty Blow. Let me try and do some damage. Okay. So we could throw another hit. We can't toss him out. I don't have any skills, and he has block, so I don't really want to risk it, because we can only use one reroll turn, so I want to make sure that we get this score. So we dodge out with the reroll. Let's just score. All right, Wart Pelt. First touchdown, I think. Definitely first touchdown after catching a pass. I'd still like to get him block, just to make it safer for him. See if my knocked out guy gets up. Okay, good. Nice, they stay knocked out. That's actually really helpful. So it seems like my best bet is just knocking players out. All right.
They're short of one player. That's a gap that can be filled.
So we have block on the front
Despite
line.
being in the lead, this team now has to kick the ball
Speedy
to the
guy
losing
there.
squad.
They'll want to get it back as soon as they can.
My catcher, sure, let's go here. But I think I'm going to swap you two around. Got high agility. You head in there. Okay, we're kicking off. Just try to make it so the ball stays in play. It's pretty random where it's going to end up, honestly. High kick, so we can move somebody. Not a very good kick. It is pretty far up to the line. Okay, didn't get it. It's super close to the front there. Mummies causing problems everywhere.
You need to be close. So close they can smell your breath and see the dead insects in your teeth.
Need him to screw up some ball pickups or something. Fail. Okay. Fail on the reroll as well. Nice. Okay. That helps a bit, although the ball's in a terrible spot for me to go anywhere near it. Not going to try to pick up a ball, but, well, then again, I do have the high agility guy, but he's pretty far back. So this is a problem. We could blitz him, hit with an assist, and get 2 dice. I think that's kind of my initial plan here. Minotaur will go for some hits. Tempted to blitz here, but I'm just going to kind of hold the edge here. Alright, let's go ahead and do it. I've got block, you don't. Do take him down. We could try to foul as well, but I think I'm just going to knock him around.
That was risky.
Okay, I've got a lot of movement. Can get... Yeah, let's go around to here. Just trying to potentially cause some problems. Help out here. Again, I've got block, you don't. Yeah, we'll move him, I guess. I'm gonna stay put, though. Try to keep as few people next to mummies as possible. I might just leave you in the back. Minotaur! Let's throw some abuse around.
Nothing better than hitting someone smaller than you.
Well, we'll try a reroll. Loner doesn't work. Okay. We'll both go down. Still haven't injured anybody in this game, despite having claws now. I think I've stunned 1 person and that's it. Fail again. Yeah, these guys don't have good agility. Okay, he did end up finally getting it. He's picking him up with just a regular skeleton, not even a blitzer or anything. These guys have... They all have 2, you've got 2. 2. Yeah, so maybe it doesn't really matter too much, just 2 across the board.
Reminds me of the famous story of Merlin and the great...
Moving on. KO'd.
If you look very carefully, you may be able to discern parts of the opposing player poking out from beneath that mountain of flesh. We may see that player later.
Taking some hits. Alright. Just standing up here is fine for the moment. If we can take you down, we can then go for the ball carrier. We don't have to. I could just run him through, but he doesn't have any skills to help. And this guy does have block. Let's see if I can at least get you up. Okay. Yeah, just hold him. Yeah, ideally I'd like to throw the shot with him. So we could try to take him down here.
Is the assist going to be enough to come out on top?
Okay, not gonna work. Have to use the reroll. But now I can hit the ball carrier a little harder with my other guy. Although we did have to burn a reroll already. I probably want you to move. I don't really want you hanging out next to a mummy if we can avoid it. But if we can knock the ball free, maybe you could go for it. So let's head in.
Put some pressure on the ball carrier.
Come on, Mighty Blow. He does have block. So yeah, we're just gonna push. I will follow up, I guess. Well, let me stay, and then I can decide where I want to go. So we could try to get behind him. Yeah, we'll just take that spot. That's fine.
This could be a sack. I love it when that happens.
And then you come on back as well.
They'll need to get rid of the ball now there's pressure on them.
Don't really have a lot else we can do. We could try to dodge away from this situation. We still have you deep in case things go wrong. We have him kind of contained. Tell you what, you come around. And I guess I'll leave you here as a sacrificial offering to oak hit the pillar. And hope for the best. Okay, blitzing in on me.
Move right next to a teammate.
Longshank's gonna get destroyed.
One less ball carrier.
Again, just more
Reminds me of the
abuse.
famous story of Nurgling
No piling on that time, alright.
but this time,
Yeah,
no
keep him
murder.
busy. Just keep him busy. Okay, potentially we can do something here. Let's blitz from a standstill to hit the ball carrier.
Focus on the ball is against the spirit of the game. Give me more random
I'm gonna
violence.
stay put, we'll see where the ball goes and decide where I want to move. Nice, KO, excellent.
Yes, the unmistakable sign of the player's eyes
Not
rolling up
great
into his
placement
head.
for me,
He'll be out for
but
some
we
time.
can move over next to it. So that's what I'm gonna do. Let's move here, actually. So you just stand up. You're kind of stuck with the mummy. try to do something here. Keep trying to do something. Okay, Minotaur. Let's do this again.
Go, big guy. Trample.
There we go.
Sometimes the underdog wins.
Hey, we finally get an injury.
That's how every match.
Mighty Blow and Claws, badly hurt. Did regenerate, but he's off the board for a bit. We should get star player points for that, even though he regenerated. We do have 1-die blocks. I do have a reroll. I've got block, you don't. Here, I don't have anything that's going to help. So we can try this one. Excellent. Put you next to my Minotaur. And we might want to just dodge away from this whole situation. If I can get you free. Since I've got a reroll, yeah, we'll do it. Just try to get you freed up down the line here, potentially. And I'm going to go ahead and move in here with you. We could potentially try to go for the ball. Even if there's multiple tackle zones on it, with the 5 agility, we can maybe get it. He's going for the ball. He needs a 1 or 5 or a 6, I mean. It's actually pretty funny, honestly, the way it was moving around. Okay, so we do have a bit of an issue, but that was actually a really good result for us, him screwing that up. Going for that was pretty optimistic. We can clear some people off the ball. Okay, to make a bit of room here, let's go there. Okay, I've got a stun. So now you could hit him, although we can only throw him one direction. Let's do this instead. We'll stay put. Okay. So we can blitz and try to get him out of the way. Just need a push and we can shove him further down that way.
Decisive. Something exciting's about to happen.
Nice, nice. Got the ball free. We could pick up the ball with him, but I think it'd be better if we could get some extra star player points on somebody else. So we are on the ball in case we mess up, so we could go for it with him. We could also have my high agility guy come in and go for it. I think what I'm going to do in case things do go wrong is just hang out next to the ball.
Now it's just a simple matter of getting the
And
ball
then
at their feet.
Tadagors,
It's never
please pick up the ball.
Wait, what?
Hey, what do you know? Okay,
The player's taking the ball, and the end zone
Go.
is close.
so the down guy here is really my only issue. 3 to get up, 5. He can go for it to get a hit on me. If I move a little further... So now he has to go for it twice to get a hit on me. If I move again, he can't hit me at all. I still have my reroll, so yeah, we'll go for it. I always feel really nervous doing those because they often end up in bad results. So at this point, now we just want to get people away from mummies, probably. The mummies are slow enough that I don't think they can really do much. You're actually valuable, so try to get away. Alright, we still have the reroll. Okay. Just gonna run away. And I think we still might as well. I think we're better off. Although we are kind of keeping these guys occupied. Well, we've got the Minotaur here, so that's fine. You're too far away. Yeah, try to get away. You can come back and keep this guy occupied. And then you try to get away from that mummy. Nope. You knocked yourself out. All right. Worth it to get away from the mummies, especially with piling on. They're really, really nasty. Well, Longshanks is going to get wrecked. Ooh, we're going to blitz my Minotaur. That's not nice. Well, he is going down. He's going to pile on, I'm sure. No, we didn't. All right. Okay, for my final turn, like we could throw a few hits, but I think our best bet is let's just score. So he's now going to be 1 point away from leveling up, getting his first level.
Take out your will and check your insurance.
MVP might get him, you never know.
Fans, 'cause they're not gonna be happy.
But now we just have to set up, kick the ball off, suffer 1 turn of abuse, and then we're done.
Looks like that apothecary's magic sponge was on full charge. A few of the chaos
Okay.
have been revived and are ready to play.
And I think we're fine. I do have to have 3 people on the front line.
Hard to come back from.
I'm
Even
actually going to
some
move
subs.
back a little bit.
Possession is the key to winning. Must drive the coach crazy, as his team has just kicked it away.
So again, we're just kicking, and they're going to have 1 turn, and that's it. So I'm not too concerned. Okay, another rock getting thrown. There's been a lot of crowd involvement in this game. We had the big riot, or was it pitch invasion? I think it was pitch invasion, and then we've had 2 rocks get thrown on. Hopefully nobody else gets hurt before the end of the game here, but it's certainly possible. I'd love to see him just do something like try to pick up the ball, fail at it, turnover, and end the game on that before he starts abusing my players. Alright, he's going to go for it. Fail. Ah, he got it. Blitzing my Minotaur. Not nice. Not appreciated. Ooh, and an injury. Badly hurt is fine. No long-term effect. Just shove, good. We don't even miss the next game with a badly hurt. The game's almost over for this one, so it's fine. See if he piles on. Good. All right. Could have been a lot worse. That's a nasty team. The 4 mummies, lots of piling on. That is just evil. We can maybe do better than a 2. No, we can't. Okay. That's where every time in this, for some reason with this team, every time I roll the dice, it's worse. Okay. Fan factor did go up. So, not a lot of ball possession. We did have 62 yards running and 8 yards passing. Very nice. Only 30 yards on them. 43 blocks succeeded. We did 4 KOs and an injury. They had 35, but they did 2 KOs, 3 injuries to us. Pretty nasty. We actually had a successful pass and a successful catch. Very nice. Star player point-wise, yeah, not bad. Gors 1 point away. We got a decent amount for my Minotaur. On the leaderboard, we're now at 8-1. We've now played all the other teams. 8 wins and 1 tie. That is not 8 and 1 loss. Second place, Goblins. Third, Bretonnian. Fourth, High Elves. All right. So we're setting up the second half of the competition. So now we play everybody again. Nobody leveled up. That's too bad. Yeah, unfortunate. We do have a decent amount of cash. We could buy a Chaos Warrior, but I think I'm just going to hold off for now. Are we playing? So I think it is a different order. Yeah, so we're going to play the Orcs first this time. They were kind of in the middle of the first set this time.
Always upgrade the meals to glutton size, though, or else you don't get enough fries.
So what I'd like to have in the previous game, you could set it up so that you would play all the other teams twice, and it would combine those together, and the top 4 teams would go into the playoffs. Unfortunately, with this one, it goes a round of 1, then it's another round of 1, and whoever has the highest rating at the second round of 1 each are the teams that make it into the playoffs. So we just have to be in the top 4 to make it into the playoffs. We should be fine, I think. And then we can go from there. Having a lot of fun with these guys. Wish we'd gotten some level ups there. We're close on quite a few. Just 1 point, 1 point. A couple guys still with 0, surprisingly. Just haven't been very lucky getting any points. But try to get them out and get something going with them. Alright, this has been more of Blood Bowl 2, playing as the Gory Gors, my Chaos team. Hopefully I'll see you again in the next one. Till then, have a good one.